What's up? What's up? Oh, it's great. This is like all the white people in Harlem. I did not mean to crash the meeting. So I've been good. I'm in a relationship. It's going well. I thought there'd be claps, but that's fine. Thank you. I don't even have to stay to do that. Thank you. But it's going well. I've been picky since I started comedy. No, I only want women who can support me financially. So yes, me and my bank account are feminists. And I do a lot of like artistics. I do like this. I write a lot. But nothing has made me more creative than being broke in a relationship. Every day, I'm coming up with new free ideas. I'm planning dinner dates like, what if we hunted and gathered tonight? I read that it's more romantic to forage for berries. That's what I'm seeing online. Even with my girlfriend and I, when we get food, like she tries to help out. She's like, no, I'll pay for this. I'm like, no, it's your birthday. Let's split it, actually. Let's split it. Or no, 40-60, I'll do 40. But no, my girlfriend's great. It took a while for our relationship to start, because I'm really awkward with flirting. And people hear that and they're like, dude, but you're 6'5". Like anxiety stops at 5'10". But when we started dating, I remember I was working up the courage. I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask her out. And we were hanging out and I was like, I like you. And she was like, that's all you're gonna say? And I was like, that's all I wrote down. I also just shit my pants, but that's not in the script. A lot of my friends are women, which it's really changed how I react to like dumb shit guys do. Like the other day I was in a restaurant and I had to use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, this is a true story, I went to the bathroom and there's a guy in there, phone out, taking a picture of his dick. And I was like, dude, this is a public bathroom. The lighting is crazy in here. And this angle is terrible. Give me your phone. I'll take a bunch to give you some options. My family is Nigerian. My cousin's a prince, actually. He's just going through some financial trouble, so if y'all could stop dodging his emails, that would be amazing. And sometimes when you tell white guys, not like the white guys in here, of course, just the others. But sometimes when you tell white guys your ethnicity, they respond with the worst thing they've read about that country. You're Nigerian, okay. Yeah, don't they cut off people's hands there? Is this part of the physical? What are you talking about? I didn't know my insurance was covering whatever is going on here. My family is Nigerian. Nigerians are very competitive and strict about a lot of stuff. Like grades. I was always a good student, because I had to be. If I wasn't, it would kill my dad. That's what he always said. And when Nigerians are disappointed in you, they compare you to some cousin that you've never heard of. Right? I'd come home, it'd be like, oh, 95. He'd be like, okay, 95, okay. What are you looking for? The last 5 points. What do you mean 95? Get to 95. Meanwhile, Ugochukwu, who's Ugochukwu? Shut up. Meanwhile, Ugochukwu, he's getting 212. What is he, a magician? What are you talking about? And the more disappointed Nigerians are, the more stuff they're disappointed about, the more they exaggerate. My dad would be like, oh, you're getting 95 and you have not cleaned in 2 weeks. Okay, well, you see, Ugochukwu, he's getting 3,000. And he's just been elected for Congress. I'm 5. Who is this kid? This is crazy. My family, we visit Nigeria once every few years, and the country is very corrupt. If you're driving through the country, police stop you at checkpoints, and they won't let you go unless you bribe them. Isn't that crazy? Police will stop and rob you. It's not like here where they just deport and kill you, but So we were driving through the country, and my dad gets stopped by this cop, and they get into this screaming match. Because what the cop didn't know is my dad is the cheapest man alive. It's true. My dad is so cheap. If I was getting held for ransom, he would still haggle. They'd be like, oh, we have your son. That that'll be $10,000. 10,000. Okay. That's 8,000, and you keep one of his fingers. It's nuts. He was screaming at this cop. They screamed for like 10 minutes, and then the cop drives away. And we're like, oh, what happened? He's like, oh, he owes me $20. We made a deal. It was $20. Like, that's my dad. That's the end of the joke. I gotta work on that. It's never ended to deafening silence. That was great. You guys, you all remember Black Panther?
Yeah.
Okay, so rest in peace Chadwick Boseman, but I can say this now. The accents were bad in Black Panther. Set the whole continent back 50 years. I swear. There's not a single West African person who talks like, engage all defenses. Not a single one. I was watching those movies, I was like, who was the accent coach? Taylor Swift? What is going on? The thing is, we only care if an accent's authentic if it's white. Because then, everyone's got like a PhD in dialect. Like, yeah, the movie was good, but, the guy was giving more Scottish than Welsh, so... I say we shoot him, actually. With black and brown accents, no one gives a fuck. Like, I can make something up. Just like, the lion sleeps before the sun. And everyone would be like, wow, oh my god. His African is so African, wow, that's incredible. Okay, I'll end with this last thing. So I'm black, obviously. I should have said that up top. I'm black, and sometimes white people, not like you guys white people. That's all your friends and family. Sometimes white people see black people and they're like, you know who you look like? And it's just the last black person they saw. So Timmy, there's no way I look like Kevin Hart. Can I be serious? I was walking through Times Square and this white couple, they see me and they're like pointing and whispering. And I'm like, oh, they probably think I fit some police description or something. And they pass by me and I hear one of them whisper, oh my God, that was LeBron James.